So I'm going to reveal to you my number one wholesaling real estate list. So stay tuned. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Graylan Stewart. I am a virtual wholesaler and real estate entrepreneur. We buy and sell houses nationwide, but my channel is focused on wholesaling real estate, so I'll teach you everything having to do with that, and I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about it all, too. So today's video, I'm going to tell you about my number one marketing strategy, hands down, okay? And it's not even close, okay? I have a number 2 and 3 that are close, but number 1 beats them all. And the best part about it is it's 100% free. Yes, you heard me right. It's free, F-R-E-E, okay? So I've talked about this in some of my other videos a little bit. Now, this strategy I've been doing for a couple of years now, and it's made us a ton of money. And like I said, it is free. So the only catch in the whole thing is you have to do it consistently. But that's the catch in any marketing, okay? And that's the catch in anything having to do with your business in general, right? Everything you do consistently will eventually pay off, okay? As long as you stay the course and keep doing it, okay? So marketing is no different. And especially this channel is no different at all, okay? So now, let me preface this like this, okay? I do every marketing strategy out there, literally, okay? I do, obviously, we like referrals. We do JVs. We buy from other wholesalers, okay? So that's three marketing channels right there. But we also do SMS, RVM, cold calling, Facebook paid ads, PPC paid ads. That's Google AdWords. We do SEO, which is search engine optimization. We also do radio ads. We just started doing TV ads. We do direct mail. We have some bandit signs out there. So we do a little bit of everything, okay? So when I tell you this is the number one strategy for me, it's probably number one strategy for anyone if you got into this marketing strategy, okay? So, and that's why I know it works better than anything, because I do everything, right? So what it is Facebook organic. That's the only one I didn't mention a second ago. And I've talked about this in some of my videos in the past. And I actually just came out with a course on it because many people have asked me about it. Like, how does your Facebook organic work? And do you have a course? So the answer is yes now, right? So basically, this strategy allows us to get properties for free. We're getting these free leads. And not only that, these leads are most likely to actually get deals with, okay? And what I mean by that, like cold calling leads, for example, it might take you 100 cold call leads to actually get to a deal. So Facebook organic leads is probably more like 5 or 6 of these leads, and we're getting deals out of them, right? So not only that, it's also these leads aren't getting hit by hundreds of other investors, okay? So when you do cold calling or RVMs or SMSs, you're buying mass gigantic lists to market to, right? So everybody and their dog, every other company out there or individual wholesaler out there is also buying those same lists and trying to market to those companies or to those sellers, right? So that's where this is different. It's kind of like even with radio. Radio is one of our top 3. These are sellers that typically aren't getting bombarded with a lot of other people. They just happen to hear us on the radio. They're like, yeah, I kind of do want to sell my house. So then they call us. Those are super hot leads as well. That's why it's number 2 or 3 out of all of my strategies that we do. But these Facebook organic leads, they typically are not even getting reached by other people. Nobody's really hounding them about, selling their property or anything like that, because we're actually just asking a question. If they're interested, they're reaching out to us saying, yes, I am. And we end up getting contracts on these deals all day. Not all day, but we do this marketing all day, every day. And then we typically get a bunch of these leads every week. So we end up getting 2 or 3 probably deals per month just from this one strategy. And that was just based on what we did last year, because I only did this probably for 3 to 4 months last year in total. And we did more deals from that and compared to other marketing strategies overall. So and that was not doing it consistently. So imagine if I had to do that consistently. The reason it wasn't consistent is because I was doing it myself. Obviously, when you have a wholesaling operation, there's a million different, positions, a million different things going on at the same time. So that was just one thing that I never ended up doing consistently because I didn't have the time to do it. Even though it literally takes you 3 or 4 minutes in the morning, 3 or 4 minutes in the afternoon. So under 10 minutes a day, but you got to be committed to it, and you can actually get a lot of deals from this. So what's even crazier is not only is this a free marketing channel, but we also averaged over $38,000 per deal from this marketing channel. And this is just based on our 2021 numbers. Since it was a full year, we could actually look at it like that. So we took all the Facebook organic deals that we got and then totaled the dollar amount, divided it by how many deals there were, and it was over $38,000 per deal. That's our highest marketing channel per deal out of everything by far, right? Because last year our average wholesale deal was about $20,000, give or take a few hundred or whatever. But it was around 20 grand was our average deal last year, and this one marketing strategy that's free actually is $38,000 per deal. So that's crazy, guys. That's why my course is worth it. Yes, there's other people out there doing something similar to this, but I've tested it. I've been doing it for 2 years. There's definitely a specific way you should do it because I've tried all kinds of different ways, and it's easy to tick off Facebook because they're kind of their own animal. They really regulate the things that go on in their platform, So we've tested it all kinds of different ways, and we found the perfect way to do this to where you get the most success out of it. So, guys, if you're interested in the course, I'll definitely give you a discount so that you can get started on it. I definitely don't recommend it as a brand new person. Hopefully you already kind of understand what wholesaling real estate is. You've already done a deal or two at least, because if you have, then this is a no-brainer marketing strategy for sure. The course is well worth it. It's super cheap compared to, what you're going to get out of it. And you only pay for it once. You have access to the course for a lifetime. So you can always go back and refer to it. And I give you everything step by step, exactly how to do it, what to avoid, and the exact steps it takes to actually start getting deals from this strategy. And you can duplicate this over and over and over as long as you want. So it's just a one-time fee. So it's definitely worth it. I've said this before too. People have no problem paying 20, 30, 40,000 a year on college in hopes to make 30, 40, 50 grand a year, forever, and then they have this debt they got to pay off for the next 15 to 20 years. But people are sometimes afraid to buy a little course that could absolutely make them six figures or more. So that never made sense to me. I'm all about making things easier. So I've bought tons of different courses, coaching, different things like that, along the way. I've spent about $250,000 on my personal development and, the systems and processes, everything involved with business, just kind of getting this whole thing figured out. So basically, that 250 grand that I've spent over the last 3.5, close to 4 years now is exactly what I pour into this channel, tell you everything that I know. But obviously there's a bunch of things like these courses that you just can't explain. There's so much more to just saying, here's what you do. You know what I mean? It's a detailed step-by-step list. So anyways, if you're interested in that, great. If you're not, no big deal either. But it's definitely my number one strategy. It's made us the highest payday per transaction. So I'm excited about that. So I just thought I'd share it with you. But hit me up, drop me a comment. If you want a discount code, I'll be glad to give you one. But you can go to GraylanStewart.com and you'll find it on my page there. Or you can go to a direct link, WholesaleGameChanger.com, and you can scroll down to the courses and find it there as well. So, but definitely hit me up if you want a discount code. I'd be glad to give you a discount. I'm not going to give some giant discount, but I'll definitely give you a discount if you ask. That's all you got to do. And that's the biggest part of sales. You got to ask for the sale. So it's the same thing when you're trying to negotiate with things with sellers or buyers or anything like that. You got to ask. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't ask. So anyways, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you got value out of this. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs down if you need to. But share this if you don't mind. Definitely subscribe if you stuck around this long. And I'll see you guys in future videos.